Hey everybody, Michelle with Triangle Social Media here once again. Just had a wonderful interview with Rupert Picard with Sohoko State, and he does songwriting consulting. Every Wednesday at noon, Social Soundbites business interviews, and then at 12:30, Social Soundbites social media tips. Random thoughts about social media, marketing, things that may hopefully be helpful to you as a business owner. And so today I wanted to just talk about your bios. What do you have? What information are you including in your social media biography sections? And they're all different based on, the different interfaces, right? And so I'm going to do a screen share and we're going to look at just a few examples. And then I'd love to hear your feedback on what kind of things you include, what's important to you to show. So let's go ahead and do a screen share. Here we go. Press all the buttons and do all the things. And actually what I'm going to start with is your email. So in your email, you have a signature that you can include. What do you include in your signature? And there's different thoughts I've heard about. Perhaps too much information could wind up in spam, right? What is your thought on there? Maybe your link is not live to help with that, risk factor. But certainly you want to have your business name, your phone number, your website. What other information might you share? I've seen all kinds of signatures that have, a photo of the person, all their social media links, even a short 30-second pitch in text form. So I've changed my signature a few times. You get ideas and you just try new things and you see how well that might work. I want to give enough information that it provides a funnel for people to take the next step, right, and connect. And so that's my signature right there currently on my email. And so let's look at the other things. Let's come over here to Facebook. And so of course you have your, hi Rupert, he's commenting on his video. So here's my personal profile on Facebook. And of course, with this interface, you have this top intro section. You can add any details about yourself that you'd like, including a website. Of course, you want to make sure you edit all this section here to include the next step, which would be to go to your business page, right? And so, but yeah, your personal profile is also a place that you can have a little bit of a bio section to let, friends and or business people know a little bit about you, right? So let's come on over to actually the Facebook page. And so the Facebook page, you'll see that the most recent video is going to be playing here at the top. And there we are live. But what is your first post? So you could pin a post at the top, which could be a welcome, intro, biography, introduction by video, or just text form, your logo, graphics, anything, right? Be creative. You can pin it to the top by clicking those three dots, and you can add it to, there's a lot of things you could do here, and actually I need to engage as my business in order to do that. So I can't pin it right this moment. But on this left side, this about section, there's your intro, there's your bio section. So you can edit this in your Facebook page settings, and you can make sure that you're telling people who you are and what you do, right? Some elements to think about in your commentary: who are you, maybe where you're from, how you do what you do, why you do what you do, what you do, right? A little bit of a description. It doesn't have to be a diatribe by any means, but you want to give people enough information that they can tell what you do by looking at that, right? Briefly. Of course, your brand's name and your, a little bit of your branding personality may come out in your language that you use. So there's Rupert. We just got done with that intro video business, like a one-to-one. I like to do that on Wednesdays at noon. So check it out. All right, so here we are. Let's come back and look at Instagram. So Instagram, you have this bio section, and I'm basically telling people who I am, what I do. Now I need to edit this, don't I? Because I had this as a funnel to my event that I just did last week. And so oops, I need to change that. And you can change it frequently, however often you want, to funnel people to the place you want them to come, like maybe your website, maybe you have some kind of promotion happening, so you add the link there. This is the only place you can add a clickable link in Instagram. I'm wondering if that might change sometime. There's so many changes happening with Instagram lately. But like, for example, I was announcing you have reels, you have videos, and they're basically converging everything. All videos will be reels in Instagram pretty soon. I'm not sure what they're going to do with this tab here, if it's going to stay there or what. But anyway, let's move on. Let's look at LinkedIn. So here on LinkedIn, and again, I have the same cover photo and profile photo on all my platforms, and I need to update them. So I got some homework to do. How about you? And in this section, again, it's a different layout, but it basically tells people who you are and what you do, and the hashtags. Now I'm looking at admin view, so it's probably a little bit different than the public view, what you're seeing, what you see when you go to my profile. But take a look at each platform and see the differences and make sure you're including all of the elements. What about YouTube? So with YouTube, you can pin a video, a welcome video. And I actually, like I said, I have some homework to do because this is a welcome video, but it's a little old, it's a little dated. I need to update it. And so you can add a message here. And you can have one pinned video for new visitors to your YouTube. You can have another video to returning guests. And so that's kind of a great feature, right, for YouTube. And those are just a few of the platforms I wanted to talk about. Would love to hear your feedback on what elements you include on your biography sections on the different platforms. And maybe it's a time for a little checkup, right, that we can include the important elements. And I have some notes, who you are, where you work, what you do, the topics that interest you. As much time, different platforms, you have limited space. So you may have to reword things specifically for each platform so that it fits, right, and includes wording. Because some of that wording may be great for SEO so that you're using keywords, right? How can someone get a hold of you? What's the next step? Definitely want to include that so that people can connect with you. And you never know who you might meet by way of your bio funnel. So encourage you to check that out, share your thoughts, and we'll see you next week, every Wednesday at 12:30, Social Soundbites with Michelle. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and we'll see you next